Anita wants to buy some new drapes for the living room, and she wants John's help and opinion. They are in a drapery shop.
It shouldn't take long for us to choose the right ones, John.
Oh, shopping with you is always difficult, but it's okay.
Oh, here's a nice pair. Don't you think they look smart?
Yuck. They're too bright.
Well, here's a lighter shade. What do you think?
The shade is better, but there are too many flowers.
John, you know I like a floral design.
But it will be hard to match any flowers with our sofa. And I don't want to buy a new sofa to go with the curtains.
Don't be silly, John. Now there we are. Look at these. Have you ever seen anything as nice as these?
Yes, they're nice enough. But look at the price. They're too expensive.
You know you have to pay a little more to get...
Well, besides, they're too small. First, they're too short, and then they're too narrow.
So you try to find some that are long enough and cheap enough and...
I have an idea. Why don't we buy some nice white material and we can make them ourselves? And getting the right size won't be a problem.
And I guess with white, matching won't be a problem either. But boy, whew, I can hardly wait to see you making curtains.
You'll see. It won't be that funny.
Yes, it will.
Randy and Lydia have just found 3 books for Randy's research paper. They've decided to have a coffee in the lounge on the 3rd floor in the library building.
Let me get the coffee. I see the machine's over there.
Hold it. Drinking that coffee is really a nasty experience. It's too strong and sour.
I had some hot chocolate and it wasn't that bad. But I must admit it was only lukewarm.
Let's get some juice from this machine. At least it's decent enough to drink.
Okay, 2 quarters. Here you are.
Randy, offering me help in biology is very kind of you. However, it's not my only problem.
Oh? What do you mean?
Well, this year I decided to take Introduction to Chinese. It's so hard for me. It isn't similar to anything else I'm learning.
May I ask why you decided to take Chinese?
First of all, I wanted a course that was different from my other ones. And then, when I was 8 years old, my grandparents took me to Hong Kong. Since then, I've always been interested in Chinese things.
Hong Kong is quite different from mainland China and Taiwan, but it's still Chinese.
The language is different, isn't it?
Well, they use the same characters as we do, but the pronunciation isn't the same at all.
They call it Cantonese, don't they?
That's right. But your problem is Mandarin.
For sure. Could you help me a little?
Oh, I don't mind at all. Just show me your book, and we can work on it. Learning to write the characters is a little difficult, I imagine.
Okay, great. Maybe there's some hope for me after all. I'd like to know more about Taiwan.
Like what?
Well, its culture must be quite different, and the way people live must be strange for an American.
Taiwan is getting very industrialized and prosperous, so things are changing quickly.
Gee, I want to hear about it. Could I see you after our Biology 108?
Fine, and we can work on your Mandarin, too. I'd better start this history paper now.
Okay, see you then.